Welcome back to our podcast series entitled Intentional, especially in this very sacred week of Lent, this very sacred week of conversation that we've having together about our secrets. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday have been really beautiful days. I just want to say thank you. Before we do anything today, I just want to say thank you for your heart. Say thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for the courage that we have all had this week to let the Lord into our lives and let the Lord into our secrets. The reason why I just think it's important for us to have this conversation this week is because I'm not quite sure about you, but I meet a lot of people who just can't shake some of the sins of the past. You ever have an experience or a feeling that you've confessed something kind of over and over, but you just can't shake it, like it just won't leave you? You've even tried to confess it 2 or 3 or 4 times, but you heard the words of absolution from the priest, but it just didn't stick. And I think that for those of us who have had that experience, the reason that is because it's hard for us to forgive ourselves. Let me tell you a little bit about what I've learned about me and why in my life that has been the case. Remember yesterday we were talking about how it's easy for us to, in the secrets of our life, think that we are the sin, or to think that we are the secret, right? It claims our identity. And when that happens, it's easy for us to think that we are unforgivable, right? Because if our identity is the sin, and that's who we are to the core, it's not what we've done, but it's who we are. If the sin is, in our perception, our identity, then we can't forgive ourselves because we believe a false truth that we are the sin. So it's not that God hasn't forgiven us, and it's not that we haven't done a lot in our life to make straight those crooked paths. It's just because there's something blocking us forgiving ourselves, and the thing that's blocking us forgiving ourselves is our perception that we are the sin. Which is why yesterday I said, hey, we got to be reminded that we are God's. Whose we are, right? God's determines who we are. We are not defined by our mistakes. We are defined only by a God who made us. And it's just really good news for us today. So if there's a part of your heart that's struggling to forgive yourself, I would encourage you to perhaps maybe hit pause on the attempt to forgive yourself and instead see if you are able to get in touch with what you believe about yourself inside that sin, and that might shine light on why it is that you can't forgive yourself. Now, as we come back tomorrow, we're going to talk about what we can start doing with this, right? We're going to ramp up some spiritual exercise here, but we've had to lay a foundation over these last couple of days. So today, look deep inside your heart, ask yourself if there's something that is in your perception unforgivable, and see if you can just connect it to your identity. Stay faithful. Trust in God's mercy. Trust in God's mercy. Let Him guide you today. Let Him do all the heavy lifting. And until our conversation unfolds tomorrow, God bless you.